Hello everyone, welcome to MNN channel. Today we are going to discuss some IELTS reading tips. So I have taken IELTS exam twice and both the times I have scored 9 bands in reading. That's the reason I thought why not make this video and share some tips with you. Please note that tip number 5 is very important and it is mostly ignored by many people. So make sure you watch the video till the end so that you know that what it is and what are the other tips as well. So I have also made a video regarding IELTS reading basic tips. In that I have shared with you some basic tips like how to manage time and how to like do's and don'ts of IELTS reading exam. This time I'm going to go deeper and I'm going to share with you other tips. So make sure you watch that video if you haven't done and then come back to this one. So the first tip is that in all the true, false and not given questions, there is always at least one true, one false or not given. So if let's say you have 5 statements which can be either true, false or not given, then at least 3 of them will be true, false and not given. Sometimes when we attempt true, false and not given question, we are habituated to find the answer of initial questions in the initial paragraphs. Like let's say we think that okay, answer of question 1 and 2 will be in initial 2 paragraphs. But that's not the case every time. So when you're not able to find the answer in the first 2 or 3 paragraphs, that's not a problem. You have to read 4th and 5th paragraph also, because sometimes true, false and not given starts from that paragraph. So don't waste your time reading all the paragraphs from the beginning again and again and thinking why am I not able to find answer 1 and 2 there. So this one is in the line with the first one, like the earlier one. So 99% of the times true, false and not given are in sequence. So let's say if you have found the answer of 1 and 3, then the answer of number 2 statement will be between them. So make sure that when you are not able to find, let's say, the answer of any one, then you move on to next one and see where you find that answer, and the second one will be between them. And if you need an example that how to do it or how it's done, I've already made a video wherein I'm myself solving all the true, false and not given questions for you, so that you can have a look and see that how I did it and maybe it can be useful to you. I'll share the link in the description box also at the end of the video, so make sure you go through that as well. So next step in reading exam is that you need to read the questions carefully. By that I mean the instructions. You need to read that and how many words you need to answer. Sometimes it may be not more than 1 word, not more than 2 words, 3 words, or numbers or and numbers. So you have to make sure you read that before you attempt that particular question. The next thing is to look at the questions and decide, okay, what form of word will I use, be it noun, verb, pronoun, numbers, anything. So you need to look at the question and you should be able to decide, okay, the answer might be something like let's say this might be a name of a person or a year. So this will be easier for you to skim through the paragraph and decide, okay, this can be the answer. So next thing is very important. That's the reason I told you that tip number 5 is essential for you to have a look on, because here, like whenever you're writing an answer, you never change the form of that word. For example, if in the passage it's verb, then in the answer it will be verb. It cannot be noun or it cannot be changed into any other form. So if in the passage it's singular, it will be singular in answer. Similarly for plural, it will be plural in the answer. So make sure that you don't change the form of the word and you can read the passage and whatever is written in that, you have to use the same form in the answer. Tip number 6, which is very, very basic, but many people make mistake in that, it's the spelling. So in reading exam, even though we have spelling written in front of us, many times we don't write it properly. That's one thing. And even this tip is useful for listening exam, where you need to write spelling by yourself. So if you are not sure that how are you in terms of spellings, then you can give the spelling test, which I have already for you. It has 200 words which are commonly misspelled in IELTS. Make sure you appear for the test and see how many marks you score. Last but very important tip is that all the answers you write in reading exam should be in capital letter, that is uppercase, because you don't want to make any mistake by identifying whether it's pronoun, noun, or what should I write. Should I write in camel case or should I write all in small case? So to be on the safe side, write everything in uppercase. For more tips, check out my last video which was regarding basic reading tips. The link is there in the description box as well as at the end of the video. And I hope you liked my video. Make sure you give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.